Hey, how's it going, everybody? Seth Johnson here. Welcome back to the Push to Profit 10K a month YouTube challenge, where I'm going from zero to $10,000 or more a month in affiliate commissions, and I'm doing it all live. Hopefully, you're looking over my shoulder, following what I'm doing, and building out your own profitable affiliate marketing business. If you haven't yet subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to the new Push to Profit YouTube channel, and all the videos in the challenge are going to be housed right here, 10K a month challenge playlist. Also, for those of you that are following along with me, go ahead and download this game plan checklist. You can do so by clicking on the first link in the description box below. Once you do so, go ahead and make a copy of it. Come up to File, click on Make Copy, then you'll be able to edit your game plan. So let's scroll down. Yesterday, we built out our profit funnel using the ClickFunnels Builder. Today, we need to set up a brand new email autoresponder account, and we're going to create a main list and a buyers list inside of that new email autoresponder account. Plus, there's a few things we're going to do that's going to help with our email deliverability. Okay, so we're going to be using Aweber for this challenge. So if you're following along with me, come down to the must-have tools, click on Aweber, and once you do that, it'll take you over to the Aweber website. All right, so let's do that right now. Over here at Aweber, let's go ahead and look at the pricing options. So they have 4 different plans. You need to choose the plus plan or the light plan. The free plan is not going to be able to allow you to disable the confirmed opt-in, and you're not going to be able to use the third-party integration that we're going to need when we hook up our ClickFunnels account with our autoresponder. So you need to choose either the light, plus, or unlimited. So I'm just going to use the plus, and it comes out to about $20 a month if you pay annually, but I'm just going to do the monthly. So I'm click on monthly, and that should be about 30 bucks or so. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with Aweber+. I'm going to pause the video while I enter my details. Okay, so now I want to choose monthly, and I'm going to click on Start Aweber+. And it went ahead and created my new Aweber account. Now I need to log into my email client, whatever email I used to create my account. So let's go ahead and do that. And we need to find the email from Aweber. So it's right here. And we need to click on Get Started. And click on Save. All right, it says let's get you up and running. For the company name, this can be whatever you want it to be. I'm just gonna just leave that as is. I'm not gonna enter a website at this time. Industry, we can just see if they have affiliate marketing or marketing. All right, right there, we'll choose that one. Have you used Aweber before? Yes, I understand the basics. I'm gonna click on continue. And you have to have a physical address. Okay, you have to enter an address. You can use your home address or whatever address you want to, or I think you might even be able to use a PO box. All right, so I'll just leave all that as is. Click on continue and just enter whatever right there. Click continue again, and I'm just going to skip that. I'm going to skip that as well. And that should bring us inside the Aweber back office. All right, so there's steps you can work through. I'm just going to click on skip remaining steps because we're going to be doing all this together. And here we go. We got a brand new Aweber account. All right, no subscribers. Actually, I have 1 subscriber. I'm assuming that's me whenever I created the account. Now we need to create a couple of lists. All right. So the first list we're going to create, this is going to be our main email list. This is where all the subscribers are going to go to once they opt in on our squeeze page. So that's going to be the first list. So come up to the top where it says list, then click on create new list. Again, for company name, it can just be your first name, last name. You click on next. And for the list name, I'm just going to call this main list. List description, cool people looking to make money with the internet. All right, choose the name and email address you want to send from. I'm just going to use my first name, last name. And okay, from the from address, all right, this is where we need to go ahead and set up our domain email, right? You cannot send from a Gmail or a Yahoo email anymore. It's not going to land in the inbox. So that's why I had to set up our domain and our hosting and pick up our new domain email in day 2. So let's click on the down arrow and then click on add a new sender email. And the email that I created with my domain was Seth@yourprofits.com. All right, so they're going to send a verification email to that email address. Let's go ahead and click on send verification. And it says to check your inbox. So now I need to log into my SiteGround account. And I need to find that email. So let me log in. And from here, we need to go down to email. And we need to click on accounts. And we need to go inside our webmail. These three little dots on the bottom right, click on that. Click into log in to webmail. And find that verification email from Aweber. And here it is, verify your email address. I'm going to click on that and then verify email address. So your email is now verified. So let's go to your account, click on that, and that should take us back here inside of Aweber. All right, so I guess we need to go ahead and create a list now. All right, so we'll go through the process again. Create new list. Company name is just going to be my first name, last name. Click on next. List name, we're going to call this our main list. And cool people looking to make money with the internet. All right, it's going to be coming from me. The emails are, and now if we click on this little down arrow, it should have our domain email verified. All right, so there it is, Seth@yourprofits. And the next thing we need to do is click on next. And we need to choose a subject line for the confirmed opt-in. We're going to disable this, so you can choose whatever you want to right now. We're going to bypass this in just a few minutes. That's why I recommended you get the Warriorplus account, which is going to allow you to bypass double opt-in. But for now, we're just going to choose something and click on create list. All right, so that list is created. All right, we got our main list. Now we need to come down to list options, then list settings. And if you scroll down to, let's see, this right here, to get the best deliverability, all right, we need to set up our DKIM and our DMARC to fully authenticate your email. So in order to do that, we need to come down to the bottom, right down here, then click on My Account. And then from here, click on Domains and Addresses. All right, then here's our domain right here and our domain email. It says it needs authentication. So we need to fix that issue. And we need to create 3 CNAME records to get our DKIM set up. All right, so you can just follow along with me as I do this. We're gonna have to go back inside of our SiteGround account. So we need to copy this first CNAME. Let's go ahead and copy that, the host. Go back to Site Tools inside of our SiteGround account. And from here, we need to go to Domain, DNS Zone Editor. And we need to create a new record. Okay, we're going to choose CNAME. And we're going to paste that value right there. For resolves to, we need to go back to Aweber again. And we need to get this value, the first value right here. We're going to click to copy. Go back to Site Tools, and we're going to paste that right there. Click on Create. And we have the first CNAME done. All right, we got to do 2 more. So we're going to do another CNAME record. Go back to Aweber. We're going to choose the second CNAME right here. I'm going to copy that. Come back over here, paste that right there. And we're going to get the value for the second one. Copy that. Paste it right here at the resolves to. Click on Create. And we got to create one more CNAME record. So let's get this third one. Click to copy. Paste it right here in the name field. And get the value. We're going to get this and copy it and paste it at the resolves to field and click on Create. All right, so we got our 3 CNAMEs created. So we go back over here now to Aweber, and this might take a little bit of time for it to propagate. So let's go ahead and see if it does. So click on refresh. All right, so everything is installed correctly. Our DKIM is set up. Okay, And the next thing we need to do is set up our DMARC policy. Now this is something that's a little confusing, right? But let's go ahead and see if we can get through this. So let's go ahead and copy this first one right here under host. We're going to copy that, come back to site tools, and we need to create a TXT record, right? So come back to DNS zone editor, click TXT, and let's see if there's already one created. Okay, there is one down here, so we're going to have to delete this one down here. If you already have a TXT record, you need to delete it. So I'm going to delete that. And I need to create a new one. Okay, so let's go ahead and paste that right there. Come back over here to our Aweber account and grab the value. I'm going to copy that. Come back to SiteGround and enter that in the value field. Now click on create. All right, so the TXT record is created for our DMARC. And again, this might take a few minutes or a little while for it to propagate. Let's see if it's already loaded up. Click on refresh. All right, and everything is installed. Now, while we're doing this, there's one more thing that we can do. Again, this is all going to help our email deliverability. If you come up to Google and type in Google Postmaster, I might as well go ahead and do this. And then click on Postmaster Tools, click on Get Started. The next few steps will help you add your email domain. So let's click on Get Started. And then I'm going to enter the domain that I picked up over at SiteGround. So for me, it was yourprofitswithaz.com. Click on Next. And we need to add a TXT record. All right, this one right here. So let me copy this TXT record. I'm going to copy that. And they walk you through exactly what you need to do. Come back over here to SiteGround and create one more TXT record. So I'm going to click on back here. We're already on TXT. This field right here for the name, we can leave this empty because it's going to be on our root domain. I'm pretty sure that's right. And for the value, this is where we paste this TXT record right here. All right, let's see if that works. So let me go ahead and click on create. All right, and that TXT record has been created. All right, so let's see if it's verified. Let's click on verify. And it says your DNS TXT verification record was not found. You might need to wait a few minutes before Google sees your changes to the TXT record. Please try again. All right, so I'll come back to it. I will give it a few minutes and then I'll check it again to see if it is verified. And I might have to re-enter it. All right, so we'll hold off on that. Let's go back over here to Aweber. In our DKIM or DMARC setup, that's the most important things that we need to do right now. So let's go back over here to our main list. Make sure you're on the main list. Come back to list options and we need to bypass the double opt-in. So in order to do that, all you need to do is come down to confirmation message, click on that, and these toggles right here, just go ahead and turn both of these toggles off. Make sure they're grayed out. All right, so now whenever somebody opts in and is added to our email list, they're going to start getting our email follow-ups right away. All right, so if they're blue, make sure they're toggled off to gray. And always click Save All Settings. And that is good to go. And now we need to create our buyers list. So let's do the same thing. So come up to the top, click on Create New List. Company name is going to be my first name, last name. Click on Next. And I'm just going to call this buyers list. List description, cool people who take action. From name is going to be my first name, last name, and it's already got my domain email right here. And click on Next. And again, we're going to bypass this double opt-in. We're just going to choose a subject line for right now. Click on Create List. All right, from here we need to go to List Options. Make sure you're on the buyer's list. Then come down to List Settings. And we need to go to Confirmation Message and do the same thing that we did on the main list. We need to toggle this off and toggle that one off right there. click on Save All Settings. All right, so that is taken care of. We got our 2 lists created. Now what we need to do is create a 5-day follow-up email list for the affiliate offer that we're going to be promoting. In my case, it's going to be those rotating offers from the CPA network. All right, so we need to come back up here to the list, click on Main List. And then from here, you want to come down to Automation, click on the down arrow, then click on Campaigns. And we're going to create a campaign. And you can choose any of these templates. I'm probably just going to go with a blank campaign for now. And the trigger is going to be on subscribe. So we're just going to click on subscribe. And now we're going to come over here to the actions, click on send message. And we're going to wait a day. And then we're going to send another message. And we're going to do this out over 5 days. And let's see, we need one more. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so we got the 5 emails. Okay, so to craft the email, you're just going to click on the first one, then click on create a message. Now for these emails, it's going to be very, very general. Okay, it's not going to be a lot to it. All I'm wanting them to do is to click the link inside of the email. So it's not going to be like a story theme. It's going to be straight to the point. So I'm going to click on Explore on my own, and this is the template they preload with. I don't really like that, so I'm going to go to templates and just click on plain. All right, so let's go with that. So the first email, I like for the subject line to be, here is your requested link. And then I'm just going to put, hey, it's Seth. Thanks for joining up to my profit pooling newsletter. Here is your download link below. And then this is where I'm going to put my affiliate link right here. But again, we're not going to do that until day 6 because we're going to be using a redirect link that we set up when we do our tracking software. I'll go ahead and bold that. And then here I'll just write enjoy. And more importantly, take massive action. All the best. Set. All right, so this is going to be the first email. I'm going to go ahead and click save, and save and exit. And I'm going to pause the video while I go ahead and write out the other 4 emails in this initial series, okay? So I'm going to pause the video and I will get back with you. All right, so I went ahead and finished writing out the rest of the 5-day follow-up series for this campaign. And you saw the first email, and I'll show you a couple of the other ones. The second one, it's got the subject line, did you get it? And again, all of them are very, very quick to the point. And this is where the affiliate link is going to be right here. And I'll show you another one real quick. The last one, the last 2 of them are more scarcity emails, letting them know that they only have so much time before the offer is being pulled. So throw a little scarcity on it to get them to take action, either pick it up or not. All right, so these are the 5 emails that I've crafted for this initial follow-up series. We'll have a look at this last one. And it just says TikTok last chance. All right, go here to confirm your access. And that is our 5-day follow-up series for the offer that we're promoting, and I will add to this as we go on. So what I need to do now is click on save and exit, and I need to turn the status from draft to activate. So these three little dots, I'll click on activate, and now this campaign is activated and ready to go. Okay, so before we get done with this video, we need to go ahead and integrate our new Aweber account with our ClickFunnels account. So whenever somebody opts in on our squeeze page, they're going to be added to this main email list. And also for the buyers list, I haven't crafted any emails yet for the buyers list. I will do that here in the next few days. I got to find a mid-ticket offer or a different offer to promote to the buyers. All right, so I'll let you know once I do that. All right, so what we need to do now is go back over to ClickFunnels, and let me log into my ClickFunnels account. All right, so in the new ClickFunnels Pro version, it's a little bit different as far as integrating your email autoresponder. And I'm just going to walk you through how to do it right now. So what you do is you come over here to the left-hand side, come down to marketing. You're going to click on that. And now we need to add a new workflow. Okay, so you're going to click on add new workflow. And we'll call this, let me see what I call this funnel again. The one that we built out, Seth New Challenge Funnel. All right, so go back over here to marketing, click on add new workflow, and Seth New Challenge Workflow. We'll just call it that. Click on create workflow. All right, so we need to set a trigger. So we're going to click on this little box, add a new trigger. And I think what we need to do first is we need to add, okay, so what we're going to do is come down to opt-in. And for the funnel, it's going to be the Seth New Challenge funnel. And the opt-in page, we need to choose that one, the Seth New Challenge opt-in. All right, now we need to go ahead and click on create trigger. So that trigger is created. We can go ahead and turn that on. All right, we can X out right now. And now we need to click on the plus. And then over here on the right-hand side, we need to come down to third-party integration. This is where we're going to integrate our Aweber account here with ClickFunnels. So click on that. And we're going to choose Aweber, and I already have a few different Aweber accounts integrated, so I'm going to have to add a new Aweber account. So we're going to click on add Aweber account, and now we need to log into, we're basically giving ClickFunnels permission to have access to our Aweber account so they can integrate it together. All right, again, you can read all of this. So let me see if I can remember what my login details were. And the password was, I believe that. Let's see if that's right. Click on allow access. All right, so it's added that Aweber account, all right, which is, for me, it's this bottom one right here. From here, I need to click on next. And for the select action, click on the little down arrow. And we're going to add to list. So whenever somebody opts in on Squeeze page, you're going to be added to a list, and for us it's going to be our main list. So click on the little down arrow again, and we're going to choose main list. All right, from here where it says email, we're going to click on this box over here on the right hand side, and we're just going to find email, enter that. We're not collecting a name, so we're going to skip this value. So we can click on that box, click on skip. Now click on next. Confirm and activate, click on save. And now it's doing its magic, and it's going to integrate the two softwares together. And now whenever somebody opts in on our Squeeze page, they're going to be added to our main list. All right, so right now this workflow is disabled. We need to go up here to the top right where it says status and toggle this on. So we need to click on enable, and that is all set up. Okay, so I think we're good to go on that. Everything is set up and working properly. All right, so let me go ahead and go back out of here. And that's it for this video. I know this was a big video. There's a lot going on, but we did a lot. So let's go back over here to our game plan, and we can scroll down and check off day 5, set up autoresponder and email list. All right, so that's it. Day 5 is in the books. The only thing we have to do now is set up our tracking, and we're going to do that in day 6, tomorrow's video. Remember, if you haven't yet subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to my new YouTube channel, and also all of the videos for this challenge are housed right here in the 10K month challenge playlist. That's everything for this video, day 5. I will see you in day 6.